I also need to get some spray guns too. The ones I had, I messed up, so I had to throw them away. So I'm gonna have to get it. I'm probably gonna get like a 60-gallon air compressor and then What's good, grind schoolers? It's your boy Rob, and I'm back in the shop today. So today we gotta yank the fenders off of the Impala, and hopefully I can get them put back on the Impala today, so I can take the car for a ride and see how it drives with the new springs and stuff on it. I'm hoping that it doesn't scrub or rub or whatever. It's really close to the fender, but hopefully I can get all that stuff in line and see what we can do. So what I'm gonna do is I'm probably gonna roll the inner fenders up, because like I said before, when this car got into an accident, those inner fenders were like completely like crushed and crumpled up. So I kind of straightened them out a little bit, but I didn't straighten them out to like where, you know, as if they were brand new. So that's what we're gonna attempt to do today. I might have to throw some heat on it, but I'm gonna use the body hammers and everything to straighten that stuff out. I would have went with some new ones, but I was too lazy to basically take all the stuff off of the inner fender line or inner fender wells so that I could put the new ones on. I had one for that side, which is the worst side, the driver's side, but I got rid of it. But anyways, that's what we're gonna do today. If you are stopping by for the first time, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and hit that bell notification so you get a notification every single time we drop another video. And yeah, let's not stall today. Let's go ahead and get right into the video. Alright, so as you can see, the inner fender liner is pretty much off, you know, too close to the wheel well or whatever. So it's worse on the other side, like on the top of the wheel. So we're gonna take all the bolts off up there, and then we're gonna take the 2 bolts off right there, the bolts in the door, and then this fender should pop right out. I also gotta fix this antenna. It broke on me. I'm not gonna replace it with a new one. I'm gonna just either unplug it or do something with it. So we're gonna focus on that, and then yeah, so hopefully this doesn't take too long. I'm not gonna start, I also have a couple of dents to fix too, so I'm gonna try to knock those out as well. And then there's 2 on that side, so I'm gonna try to knock all of that stuff off, or just knock all that stuff out, and then hopefully get these fenders back on the car today so that I could drive it and see exactly, you know, how it goes. And hopefully there's no scrubbing, because I don't really want to like start trimming the fenders or nothing like that, because I'm not reversing the process by going with like bigger shocks or nothing like that, but or bigger springs. So we'll see what happens, but yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. All right, y'all, so this is what we're left to deal with. I'm using a body hammer to kind of pop this out. I already got this one kind of out. This one was dented in a little bit more. I got the rest of this to shape. I was gonna use heat, but it looks like I'm not gonna have to, because this metal is pretty thin. I'm trying to round it off as much as possible, so when I lower the car, it goes inside here. The tire goes inside of here, and we're not worried about it like this edge, jagged edge, dashing into the tire. Also, I need a new antenna, so I'm gonna go ahead and unplug this in a second and pull that right out. And then let's see, I still got the other fender to pull off, but it's just 2 bolts, and then the bolts that are in the inside of the fender well. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. I'm gonna keep on working on this one, bang this one out as much as I can, and then if I feel like it, I guess I'll go get a antenna so I can redo everything and put everything back together, and we should be good to go. I've also been using the pliers a little bit to kind of like pry this out a little. So hopefully everything is copacetic. I'm gonna lower the car without the fenders on it in a second, after I'm done doing both sides, and then we'll see what it looks like after that, and hopefully everything's good to go and I can get the car back on the ground, get the fenders on, and take it for a spin. Alright y'all, so I snatched out that old antenna, so I'm gonna run up to get a new one. I'm using those body hammers. I got this side pretty much leveled out. If you can see, it looks like it's gonna come down right over the wheel and have some space over the wheel, so we'll see what happens after that, or after I lower it and put it back down. On this side though, so I can show you what I was talking about, it's really crumpled up, so it's like dented up right here, and this is pointing down into my tire. So I'm gonna go ahead and use the body hammers to knock this side out, and then hopefully I can get it straight like the other side and it won't be coming down on the tire anymore. I did kind of bend up the fender trying to take it off a little bit down there at the bottom, so I'm gonna have to go ahead and bend that back out. But I have some dents on here that I gotta fix anyway, so I'm gonna use the hammer and knock that out. And then also too, what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna scuff up the inside, clean it up, scuff it up, and then I'll primer it, and then just get a can of DCM paint and then paint the inside. Not obviously the whole thing, but you know what I'm saying, just some of it, so that, you know, I don't have to take these off again. And then also too, I might take these bolts out and then sand this down up under here, and then paint that as well. So got a little bit of work to do. Hopefully I can get these fenders back on today, but I'm gonna go ahead and knock these out, or knock these dents out, and then hopefully when I lower the car it comes down over the wheel and not like on the wheel, and excuse me, we should be good to go. And then that's pretty much it for the car needing to drive or whatever. I bought this battery brand new, and I'm still getting the same issue. I know it's not a bad ground or anything, it's the battery, and I don't know if I killed another cell in the battery, because like I said, the lights stay on in the car, and I had the lights on in the car when I was doing the dashboard, but not that long, so it shouldn't have died. But you know, we'll see if the connection wasn't all the way on the battery or whatever. If not, I'll warranty it again, and hopefully don't do that again. Just throw it on the trickle charger and keep it on there. But yeah, let me knock out that other side, and then I'll cut y'all back on when I'm done, once I drop the car down. Alright, so I dropped it. Looks like this side would be good. Still got a little bit more to massage out. I'll probably like try to see if I could pop this out a little more, like right here in this area, because I know when I turn, I might have an issue. I'll go ahead and probably hook the car up and turn it lock to lock to see where the issue's gonna lie. But other than that, everything looked good. Once this is bolted back up to that, I think everything should be solid. Also, this side, it's not sitting on the wheel anymore, but I know I gotta pop out this whole edge right here. So we're gonna go ahead and try to massage this back out some more, and then it should be good to go. But at least it's not on the tire no more. So I gotta try to pop this part out, that part out, and then we should be good on this side too. So yeah, it's like just right over the tire. So I'm gonna give it a little bit extra space just in case, so when I hit bumps it doesn't what's up, bro? Oh, it just doesn't go ahead and hit the tire. So we're gonna keep working on it. Alright, so it looks like we'll be good turning on this side. It's not rubbing at all on this side, so we might be good there. But this side is still contacting the, it's like still right up on top of the tire, so I might have to hit it with some heat. I've been banging on it, so I might have to hit it with some heat, which I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna pull this whole edge out as far as I can get it, and then I'll work it back from there, and then we should be good to go. I'll throw these fenders back on and we'll be done.
Alright, got it all sanded down. Just because there's like some rust stuff over here. So I'm gonna hit it with some rust prevention. It's galvanized compound, whatever. Then I'm gonna prime it and then paint it. And then we'll knock these ones out. Alright y'all, so initially I threw this away just because, like I said, it's broke up here, and this is kind of messed up. So basically what I'm gonna do is I'm going to cut this and add some heat shrink to it, or actually, you know what, I might just add some wire tape or whatever around it. I thought about adding some heat shrink or whatever, cutting it, soldering it back together and stuff like that, but the only reason why I don't want to put electrical tape on here is because since it's outside of the car and it's going to be outside, eventually the electrical tape might get old and brittle and fall off. But we'll decide what we're going to do there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to basically remove this antenna if I can. It seems like I can, but remove this old antenna, buy a new antenna, and then put it back in here. I was gonna replace the motor, but it's like 70 bucks or like 50 bucks on Amazon for like a universal one. I want the exact one that came with my car because I don't know how that universal one works. So, and I don't, necessarily need to spend that much money, given that this is still good. It's just the antenna was broke off. So we're gonna go ahead and throw that back onto the car, and then after that we'll go ahead and throw the fenders back on. So I pretty much got the fenders good to go. So once or the inner fender is pretty much good to go, so we don't really have any issues there. I have some dents to knock out over there on those, like the fenders, and then I'm gonna put them together, and then this should be complete, and hopefully, like I said, there's no scrubbing, no rubbing at all. The only thing that's preventing me from driving the car is just this antenna. So once I get this antenna put back onto the car and this issue here fixed, and I get those dents knocked out, I can put everything back together and drive the car. I'm not gonna cinch the fenders all the way down, just because I have to take them back off, because I'm gonna paint the insides of them when I get to air compressor and some paint guns and some paint and all that kind of stuff. So all this stuff is gonna come back off. And then also too, I have this little corner piece that broke off of my bumper cover. So that happened when I first put this on here, and I think it broke or got damaged in shipping or something like that, because it just fell right off. So I'm gonna go ahead, probably put some glue and some fiberglass around this, and then kind of work the body, do the body work here, so that I don't have to buy a whole new bumper cover. I have the corner piece, so luckily I kept that. It didn't get lost, or I didn't lose it or anything like that. So other than that, everything else should be straight, and then we'll go ahead and throw this thing back together. Alright, grind schoolers, that's gonna do it for this video. I hope y'all enjoyed. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, man, and hit them bell notifications so you get a notification every single time I drop another video. I'm putting in work on these cars, man. I know I'm in kind of a tough spot because it's getting cold, and there's still a lot of work that needs to be done, but I'm putting in as much work as possible, just out here in the garage, trying to knock things out and get things taken care of. But yeah, man, like I said, I hope y'all enjoyed the video, and there's so much more that has to be done to this Impala before it's road ready, and I'm trying to get it all knocked out, and like I said, I'm doing it all myself, so that's another reason why it's taking so long to get everything done. To me, it's taking a long time, probably not for you guys, because you guys see the videos that I post and it's something being done on the car. But yeah, man, if this is your first time stopping through, hit that subscribe button. If you haven't subscribed already, hit the subscribe button. Just hit the subscribe button for your boy, man. I would greatly appreciate it. I'm really putting in the work on these cars, and like I said, we're gonna add something new to the channel. I don't know when, and I won't say that it's gonna be soon, but something new is gonna come. And it could be a couple of things, but you know what I'm saying, you gotta stay tuned for all that. But anyways, I'm gonna stop the video here because I pretty much did everything that I need to do for the inner fenders and everything like that. I wanted to show you guys a driving video of the car, like how low it sits and everything like that, and like look at it when it's going over bumps and stuff like that, to show that there's no rubbing, no scrubbing or nothing like that. But there's a little bit more work that needs to be done before I get to that point. And maybe I might take it out, you know, on the weekend. It's supposed to snow, so I might not get to that, but if I do, then you'll see the driving video of the Impala this weekend. But anyways, yeah, like I said, appreciate the support. Thank you guys for rocking with your boy, and always remember, work hard so you can live free.